Toyota is the sponsor of the trip.
Yeah. Toyota Canada.
Toyota. They pick us up from home, drive us to the airport, and then from the airport in BC, we took a helicopter to the island, stayed there for 4 days. Then they took us off the island on a seaplane, flew us home, and then drove us home in a Toyota.
And we're like, how did you win this contest? Or whatever. And they're like, oh, remember when we went to the outdoors show?
It was either the outdoor show or it was Kevin Fest.
A trip from Toyota, and it was like marketed as a fishing trip.
A fishing trip,
to
that's right.
BC.
And then when we showed up, they're like, yeah, you're not going to catch anything. So we're like, oh, we're not going to go fishing then.
They said it was an all expense paid trip worth like $15,000 or something.
I don't even remember, but it was...
There's definitely more than that. I feel like it was way more than that.
It was way more than that.
I just realized that it was extremely expensive and very fancy food. That's mainly what I looked at, was the menus, the food menus, and it just all 7-course dinners. And then we kayaked. Oh, is that a word? Kayaked.
Have you ever been kayaking before this?
I have... No, maybe not. Maybe not.
No, I had never been.
No.
Quadra Island. So we went.
How do you remember that?
Just
Oh, there.
We're like getting in here like, it's so tippy. And like the first thing that the instructor or whatever, like the guide said to us was like, oh, you're a tall guy. You're going to have a hard time at this. You're like, awesome, thanks, bud. I'm already nervous. And now you just...
He was right. He was right. I guess Sadie's really good. She's like an excellent kayaker. She was just in and...
She was extremely good. And then I think me and Amanda were around the middle, and then Zach was like... There was like pretty shallow spots where you could see sea urchins and purple starfish and...
Urchin?
Sea urchins. And he picked it up and we all got to touch it and stuff and hold it.
I remember the guy took a sea urchin out.
No one fell in.
No one fell in kayaking, so that's good. I had this little Canon camera and I was vlogging it. I started from like when the guy picked us up in the pickup truck.
You had vlogged like each morning and sort of like
I
in the afternoon.
Yeah, I did little confessionals and stuff. At one point we took a mountain bike ride.
Me mountain biking is like you kayaking. That was like treacherous to get there. I think I got off my bike probably 10 times to walk it.
The waterfall before we got to it.
Yeah, we drank that water.
Drank out of it.
The end location for the mountain bike ride was this like
A
like
lake.
So we get to the top of the lake and there's like these paddle boards.
Stand-up paddleboard. Is it stand-up paddleboard?
Taylor gets on it and he like stands up on the paddle board.
And like goes out a little bit.
Goes out a little bit.
You went on, you did a handstand, which I can't do.
I think I went on, but
You
I
did too.
didn't stand up.
No.
And
Yeah, it was definitely a stand-up paddleboard then. Yeah, I remember you
like
saying.
doggy paddle across. Yeah, then like I get back on the dock and my hands are really cold and I'm like taking the camera off the tripod and my hands are so cold it just slips out of my hand and just sinks to the bottom of the lake. My camera sunk to the bottom of the lake. I was so mad. And I got on my mountain bike and I just pedaled as fast as I could on the ride home. Like I was
Just gone. Like he was gone. And I'm like, oh, this is bad.
Zach went Mach 1 all the way back to the resort because we made a deal that we had to forget about it. We couldn't let it bum us out. There was like tennis courts, arcade room, virtual golf, an unbelievable bar, a lot of hikes. Well, hiked around. We did one big hike the one day, and we did everything. We did yoga. Did you guys do the yoga? We did yoga. We did I think we literally did everything we could do.
a boat ride to see whale watching. So we went on a boat. They had champagne.
It was so good, like real champagne.
We go on this like cool speedboat kind of thing and we're going around and like the boat captain is like, you can hear him like talking to all the other boats out there and they're all like, okay, we saw him over here. And then he's like, we gotta go. And like, they're just like following and chasing this humpback whale.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Humpbacks were extremely cool.
No close.
They say it's on the ocean, but it really just looks like big, long, like big, wide rivers.
Yeah.
Just the way it is ocean water, but it's like it looks like just a big river instead of what you would typically
Think of as the ocean, yeah.
There was one person, one couple.
They were there for her husband's birthday.
Yeah, she bought this trip for her husband for his birthday. She's the vice president of the Oprah Winfrey Network. They came up to us the very last day saying that she bought for him his like main part of his birthday gift was this helicopter glacier tour.
This is
Like
one of those
helicopter.
helicopter, like movie helicopters.
There was 4 seats on the helicopter, but it's only the 2 of them. She didn't want them to go to waste, so she asked us if we wanted to go because it was like 15 grand for like a 3-hour thing.
We had cheese and beer and champagne on the top of the mountain.
Had
and
lunch.
Taylor and I hiked up further and we both peed on the mountain.
Yeah.
Shotgun and beers. Or
Yeah.
Someone pee? Did someone pee?
Something like that, yeah.
Someone might have peed up there.
Out of their sight.
I'm laughing because we just talked about it. And Taylor
I can't remember.
jumped in.
I can't remember why, but he screwed it off the tripod, and then it was just plop. Just fell in.
And then you jumped in to try to see
Yeah,
catch
and
it.
it's freezing cold Arctic water.
And then we found a tree and we tried to see
I tried to swim down with like a 20-foot tree,
and we couldn't
and I couldn't touch the bottom. And they were saying after the mountain, because it's like a mountain lake, it could just go 100 feet deep right there, so it's gone.
Yeah.